How's it going, Shooms? Tormaline Hazard here, and guess what? We're finally doing it. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Now, you all know I've streamed this before, I believe a couple times, but this, I believe, Tiny, this isn't necessarily your first experience with this game?
No, I think this one, is this the one where, like, you know what? I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But I will let you know in a little bit.
All right, fair enough. But I'm super excited. This, I have to say, is probably my favorite one. 5 is up there. Now, even though 5 is a bit of an unfinished mess, 5 is still pretty good in my book. And honestly, this is definitely one of my favorites of all time. All right. New game. I like Metal Gear Solid 3. Let's do normal because I'm a big girl. All right, Tiny.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West.
Was it loud for you?
This marked the beginning of the era.
Yeah, it's okay. I got it.
Oh my god. And if you think the cutscenes were long before, oh, Tiny.
Yeah, but because they're long, it might give me time to realize whether or not I am familiar with this game. I was going to describe something to you, and I was like, wait, I think this is like, what I'm about to describe is all spoilers, and I didn't want to do that. So I can usually tell.
Tiny, this game came out in 2011.
It doesn't matter. People get mad.
Ryan Cummings. Sorry, I'm just weird. August 24th, 1964. Happy birthday, Kojimbo.
20 minutes to drop off.
I think that was his birthday. Not the year exactly, but the day.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
So, fair warning, I think we'll be fine though, but anyone who's watching this, we did set it up in FHD mode so we can get a full screen. This version of the game is from the Master Collection that they re-released on Steam. So we are playing at least, I believe, a decent part of this game. There he is.
I just needed to see. I need to see one face, and I'll know for sure. But I think I am familiar with this game.
Does this panty waist know what he's doing?
Panty waist?
Yeah, it's the 60s.
Approaching release point.
I don't know what that means.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, basically, greenhorn.
But he's cool.
Yeah, but oxygen.
Nah, he got this. Oh, it's so cool looking. I know it's just a basic fucking mask for this kind of thing, but it still looks so cool.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Like that's
really
what jet fighters would wear, I believe.
I have no clue, but it's very cool. Snake Eater.
Snake Eater. Okay.
So cinematic. What system was this one on?
PlayStation 2.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
This version of the game came out in 2011. The original game came out before that.
Yeah.
For the record.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm bottle.
This is one for the history book.
First Halo jump.
World's first Halo jump.
I don't remember him being so British.
Oh, the major, yeah.
Yeah.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Do you know what Halo jump stands for?
Heavy ass loadout. Oh.
Good attempt. I'll give you that. High altitude, low open.
Ah.
The idea was, it was very dangerous, obviously. You were higher than most, and you would drop at a certain point. You'd only open your chute when you were low enough, so that way you could be undetected by certain radars or some shit.
The future of our Fox unit depends on it.
I get it.
Seeds will be officially organized into
But because you're so high up, you really can't see where you're gonna land, kind of thing.
Sounds like
And
something.
miscalculations.
Yeah, that's where estimations go in, so it's not foolproof, but hey,
So what exactly
you won't
is
get
this
caught,
fateful mission?
theory.
Well,
In theory.
Well,
about 2 years ago,
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket.
I think that
Sokolov
was a
said to be the
quote,
man most
something.
responsible
It
for
is. It
multi-engine
is. It was just
cluster
such a
Yuri.
random,
After Gagarin's
edgy thing to
flight,
say.
Sokolov left rocket development.
there's no God.
to become the head of the newly established
But
design
man, there are
bureau.
some weirdos.
From a lowly
Oh, yeah.
technology
With superpowers.
design bureau. That's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his
Why
own
not?
creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
Yeah, the whole like, oh
Yeah,
my god, I'm a
basically.
scientist that did this cool thing.
Not
What?
exactly.
It's
One
gonna
of
be
his
used
conditions
for
was
war?
his family was
Oh
also
man.
taken safely to the west. We
Not
used
what I
Mole to
wanted.
get the family out first,
Oppenheimer.
sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall.
Actually,
to the
we
army.
saw that in the first Metal Gear Otacon.
Was the one who conducted the operation.
He thought the same thing. He was like, what? Metal Gear is gonna be used for that? That's not cool.
Then what?
I just wanted to make
We got
robots,
Sokolov
man.
over in one piece, but the whole ordeal
Like my-
That's true.
Like my Japanese animes. Welcome to fucking history class. I mean, to be fair, the other Metal Gear games had a lot of shit like
What
this,
did the Russians really want?
but in this it's way heavier because you are a soldier
Yeah.
rather than like essentially Snake being a hitman
Hands on Sokolov.
in the first game.
That's right.
Interesting.
Still in the sky? Yeah, we're still in the sky. Man,
Man,
we've been falling forever. That cutscene took a minute.
He's been thinking a lot. You're in his brain.
And also in this
Passed out for a
game,
second and had a dream.
oh god. So this game also introduced like just a little extra details. So like it should prompt me when it happens. Yeah, there we go.
Listen up, Jack.
Like,
Your
hit
mission
RB
is to
and you get a
infiltrate
different
the city
perspective of while you're doing
in the
this.
Soviet mountains. Ensure the safety of Sokolov
Like it's
and
kind
bring him
of
back to the
cool.
West.
Not needed, but it's cool.
Like a little detail.
Yeah.
You like through the eyes of the helmet.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes.
Good old Fulton system.
Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the
Which was a
theory.
thing that got used in the rest of the Metal Gear games.
Do you think
Like, no,
Sokolov
that's
is
like-
Gina's favorite.
Yeah,
The shock
it
will be less than during a
I think
parachute
it
jump,
started
the
in
arm can handle up to
Peace Walker.
500 pounds.
Like
So
to,
your plan
you
about
actually had to
going over
use
the
it.
border in a
I
single
definitely know it's in
combat
5, so you knock out a guard, you strap a balloon into him, and he just flies into the sky.
20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two
And it's like, oh,
40mm
you've captured a guard. Like, damn.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour
you can also do it to
time
I
limit.
remember you
goats.
talking about.
If all goes well, it shouldn't take
Yeah,
more
I
than a
was
few
gonna
hours.
say. I was gonna say I remember it because I think.
But if anything
Yeah, because
goes
it's like,
wrong,
oh yeah, by the way, the I forgot what
breakfast,
the actual
the rest of your meals in
organization
the
was called. But it was like, hey, they try to get animals out of war zones, so they'll pay us good money to like just do that. So if you see one, just yeah. So just the idea of a man tranking goats in the Middle East and just like strapping them to balloons.
They're just like, meh.
It's funny. Also, trees,
Right.
they hurt.
Right into it. Right into it. Oh no.
The pose. I love it. Apparently there's also a bit of an Easter egg depending on what you picked in the beginning. It's like, I like Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, or 3. I forgot what 3 and 1 were, but if you pick 2, you start with Raiden's face. Because it's a mask you get as a disguise. I think you start with it. And there's my boy. Before he became Big Boss. More cutscenes.
Before the nanomachines.
Before the nanomachines, yeah.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory. Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names
change
to refer
their
to each other.
perspective, I
Your
guess.
code name for this mission, I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be
There's
seen
a
by the
top
enemy.
to ground
Leave
control.
no trace of your presence.
I'm stepping through the door.
This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're
Am I
completely
sitting in a
naked, just as
tin
your name
can?
implies.
Great.
Sorry.
Now, ask me if I like snakes. I suppose calling.
Okay, I have a question, and this will let me know if I'm familiar with this game. Is there another big boss right now?
There is the boss.
Okay. And it's a female, right?
Yep.
Okay, yes, then I remember this game.
Ah, nice.
And it has probably one of my favorite snipers.
Oh, the end?
Sniper characters. Yeah.
So there's a way to
Big
just
fucking eyes.
beat him without actually doing his boss fight. I don't know if I want to do that for the sake of recording, so we'll see.
No, that's lame. I would just like do that, like I would save it like in 2 different slots.
Oh yeah,
And then we
yeah.
could just have both things happen.
For example,
This is actually
your
really
wounds
cool.
won't heal as smoothly.
What they did with Metal
Keep an eye
Gear
on your
kind of going
stamina so you don't
forward
run out. To recover lost stamina,
is
you
like in
can
the
hunt
other game
for
they had
local
stamina, but
flora
that was
and
only
fauna.
for like
You can use
holding
either
on
your
to
tranquilizer
something.
gun or your knife to hunt.
right.
My only weapon is a Mark 22
Frickin'
hush puppy tranquilizer
In
gun.
this one, it's
That's
like,
right.
man,
Fitted
you
with
better
its own
eat or your
suppressor.
stamina goes down.
However, the suppressor will
Also,
deteriorate
you have to
every
sleep.
time you fire. Once its durability reaches
Tenny,
zero,
do you know how
the
you
noise
sleep?
suppression effect will be gone. So don't get
You
too
save and turn the
trigger
game
happy with
off.
it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon.
Yeah.
Any weapons and
This
equipment
game,
beyond what you're carrying
because
now,
remember on like
you'll have to find as
the
you
original
go.
PlayStation,
I have to find my own
or at least
weapons
PS2,
and equipment.
it had
Whose
an
crazy
internal
idea was
clock.
this anyway?
Yeah.
So the
covert
game would
actions are
know the
standard
internal
Fox
clock.
operating procedure.
So like, let's say I save and
leave
turn the
any
game off,
traces
came
of your
back after
presence.
like an hour or
Weapons,
two.
equipment,
Snake
footprints,
would be
sweat, or
like
bodily
rest and
waste.
relaxed, and he wouldn't
Same
lose
goes for
stamina
bullets
as
and
much.
cartridges, too. The
To be
American
fair,
soldiers in
you don't
Russia,
really have to
it
sleep.
could spark an
You just keep
international
eating to keep your stamina
incident.
up.
You can't let anyone see you.
But like, I
You can't let
like the
enemy know
idea
you're
of
there.
that. Like, that's
It's a
smart.
stealth mission.
It also
Yeah,
like
it's
kind
just
of
a way to get.
Every sense of the
yeah.
word.
It also like promotes
no
like, hey, you
rescue
shouldn't play the
for capture.
game like from start to
Military
end.
and
Take a
US
break.
government will deny any involvement
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
affair.
I wasn't
So
joking,
I
but I'll
think
tell you my name only if you
I
manage
don't
to
know
make
if
it
this
back
is
alive.
Dr. Clark.
My
So there was a
frequency
bit
is
of a retcon detail
145.73.
from the old,
She's also
from
in
like
charge
Metal
of
Gear Solid
recording your
1.
mission data. Whenever you want to save,
There was the
send a
doctor
message over
that
the reserved save
experimented
frequency,
on Gray Fox.
140.96.
I think that's her.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
I'm
That's right.
either that or she
It
was
also
assisted,
records the state of
but
your health.
Good to know.
it wraps around.
There's one
It's
more
not much of a
person I want to
spoiler. They
introduce
do
you to,
mention it, or at least give you
Speaking of
details.
Snakes, you remember the boss, don't you?
I mean, hey, there we go,
A
the boss.
legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Yep.
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me.
Fucking
me hear
look
your
at so
It's been
redacted.
5 years, 72 days.
I taught you.
Someone,
The rest you
possibly,
needed to learn on your own.
has mother issues.
Sure, but what about how to think like a soldier?
how to
It
think
begins
like a
there,
soldier?
because
I
after
can't
that, it
teach
all
you
turned
that.
into daddy issues.
A soldier
Oh my
needs to
God.
be strong in spirit, body, and
I'm
technique.
just
And the only thing you can learn
saying.
I
from someone
mean,
else
you're
is
not
technique. In
entirely
fact,
wrong.
Technique doesn't need friends.
This
Only the mission. You follow the orders. You're
this
given.
is where
That's
it
what
goes
being a
downhill.
soldier is.
I do whatever I have to
Yep.
to get the job
And what I
done.
mean by that
I don't
is
think about politics.
not the game.
That's not the
Game's
same
great.
thing.
Story
Sooner or later, your conscience is
odd,
going to bother you.
but great.
In the end, you have to choose.
But since
whether
this
you're
is a
going to live
massive
as a
prequel
soldier
to the
or just another man
entire
with a
series,
gun. There's a saying in the Orient: loyalty to the end.
this
Do you know what it means?
is crazy.
Patriotic.
Yep.
It means their
Why
times
are they
up,
doing this
others will
now?
take
Isn't
I
there
don't
just like
know.
on the
I
stealth
follow the will
mission
of
and like the
leader,
Soviets
no
might
matter
hear
who's in
them?
charge.
People aren't the ones
Ah.
who dictate the missions.
Then who
If I was a
does?
Soviet radio
The
person, I would just be listening and be like,
People's
"Oh my god, the
values
drama is
change over
hot."
time. And so
Where's
do the
my
leaders of the
vodka?
country.
Give me.
Yeah,
Changing
it's just
with
this
the times.
crazy philosophy.
As long as we have
This
loyalty
is
to
the whole
end,
thing that also
there's no
starts
point in believing in anything,
the boss's
even in
dream,
those we
where
love.
3
And
people
that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing
take
we
the
can
boss's
believe in
dream and
with
just
absolute
fucking do it their own
certainty is
way,
the
and it's a
nation's
screwed up version
Alright,
of each
but do
one.
me a favor.
One eternity later.
Alright, but we're back. I accidentally puked in the game. Because if you're in those menus, you just rotate them enough and you just barf. Alright, we're playing the feud.
But yeah, so I will say, ooh, you already caught some snakes.
Yeah, tiny. But yeah, go on.
Sorry. Oh, damn. Demon.
What?
Demon.
Oh. That's cool.
But Green Hell. Green Hell has taught me a lot. Like a sushi chef.
Yeah, I love how it's just still asleep, by the way.
So that's a powerful tranquilizer. That bro feel nothing. And then he dissolves into nothing.
And now I have food. And also,
Thank you.
hold on.
Honey.
And bees.
Bees!
Get ointment out of it and a nest. But you can eat.
Hey. Royal jelly is something apparently is really good for you.
Well,
Fuck, cutscene.
cutscene. Oh yeah, frickin' I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh yeah. So you can trank the food. You can trank the animals for food. And if you do it that way, they'll actually last longer because once again,
I've spotted 2
when this was running on the internal clock of your, PlayStation, right? Your food could go bad.
AK-47s and grenades.
So if you were off the game for a while, your food could turn rotten.
Snake, your presence in Soviet
That's why if you
territory
trank
is
it,
already
it'll
a
last a
violation
little
of
longer.
international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American
Wonder why.
government are involved.
I
Contact
don't
with the
know.
enemy
It was just
is
a
strictly
neat little
prohibited.
trick for the
Don't
system.
engage them in battle either. This
There's like some
is a stealth
preservative in
mission.
there or something.
Got that?
I don't
The
know.
Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your
I'm gonna skip
camouflage
this
by
bit.
Isn't like, but don't you? If you eat tranquilized meat, won't then you get the effects of the tranquilizer?
I don't know. Maybe it's implied it's like after it wears off. Tiny, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Rogue. What?
The way he died.
Oh, he didn't die. I just tranked him.
The way he trained.
I see you all the way down there, buddy. Yeah. So another thing you can do is you can grab them and be like, hey, give me some information, and you interrogate them. The problem was, it was only really effective on certain types of controllers because of pressure sensitivity in the button. The problem is, I don't think wired 360 control, well, it's not exactly a 360 controller that I have, but with the controller I have, I don't think it can handle that. So if you don't do it right, you could accidentally kill a guard, because the same button you do to grab them is the same button you knife their throat.
No.
Yeah, and it's actually better
I
to
need
not.
information.
It's better to not kill people in this, because that might affect the thing later. But
they're like very much like, you know, so you're not supposed to know.
But I don't know about you, but I'm a pretty good Metal Gear Solid player.
Well, since I've never played it, I would say I'm not.
This bit is great.
Oh no.
Look at that face. This is why Naked Snake is the best version, because he's just a guy. He's just a regular dude. So he has a sense of humor.
Yeah, true. His emotions and things like that they took out of the rest of him.
Not the bees!
Mushrooms!
So anyway, that's how you just skip that part. There was an item, I think there was an item under the bridge I could have gotten, but honestly, it's not that relevant. I don't need it, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, no, that part's always great.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place.
Oh, you're also gonna meet. Oh, never mind. I like it. Listen, I know you know some of this game, but I am still super hyped when you meet certain characters. Because it's like, oh my god, that's them. What?
It was when I was like back in.
I wonder how many.
Before junior high. I probably don't remember much.
Okay, well, whatever.
I remember more about
is inside the factory.
Other two games than this one. I'll be honest.
Nah, fair enough. I do. Boop. And boop.
Just my imagination.
Mackerel. So good.
Yeah. Ooh, I think I got him. Yeah, I heard him. I heard him fall.
Oh, hell yeah. Good job.
I am totally good at this game. Ooh. Headshot. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
But now my camo is dog shit because we're next to red brick. That's right. This game didn't introduce the I'm gonna crouch and walk. That started in. Ah, fuck. Get fucked.
Down, boy. Tranquilized. Oh, there's two of them.
Freeze.
Tranquilize. Good job.
All right, let's okay, maybe I'm not perfect at the game.
I said you had to be.
I know. It was more of a joke to
Oh,
myself.
man.
Oh man, I gotta burn all this porn.
All this robot porn.
I hope they're not, the people will find I'm into android girls. Oh shit.
Are you one of Vulcan's men?
You'll never get my porn.
You'll never get it. Vulcan of Gru.
Yeah.
You in the West
Let's
Thunderbolt.
yeah, let's we gotta get going quickly, so let's take a minute to have an entire cutscene about something.
He's a member of the army's
Yep.
extremist faction.
Can you like tell me about it while we're walking?
Right?
Since the Cuban
Could be running right now.
Right.
Has put him
Could be
in a
almost
precarious
done.
position. And on top of that,
You'd be eating snakes in the woods. That middle dude right there.
Yeah, that's the guy he's talking about.
He looks like a combination of Rasputin and the guy from God of War.
Kratos?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Be much like the power.
Oh, okay.
Okay, okay. Makes sense, makes sense.
I don't understand.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the tests.
Then go.
The soldiers outside.
Bye.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that
Bro,
many men just
got your shoes on. You have ears. Let's
Their
go.
orders were to prevent Colonel Vulcan from capturing me.
Yeah, so by the way, we accidentally took out the guards that were actually guarding him.
Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem.
But like, they were still gonna like, yeah, they're still bad guys.
Vulcan will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me
And
out
go.
before then.
But
Leave it to me.
God, you have pretty eyes.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it? From my mentor. Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
yeah, we are. And not in the ways you think.
They're also really dumb.
No,
Yeah.
I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Well, the Russia betrayed me, so I will betray Russia. There's no time!
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine.
Oh
No
my
injuries.
god.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
All right, no problem. All right, Tiny. You want to see greatness?
I want to see greatness.
Do you want to see the origin of one of our favorite characters, or at least mine?
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't know what it is, but I love those gloves he has, that Snake has.
Oh.
Also, Sokolov, what are you doing?
Give it to her. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Can you see it, Tiny? Oh, no. I don't think I could pause this. Oh,
Fine, it's fine, it's fine.
you fixed
There
it?
you go.
Okay. You can still see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, I saw the mute on your
Sorry.
thing, and I'm just like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, so not only that, like the whole Discord froze. Like my partner walked in again.
Oh, yeah, no, it's all good. I heard him. Oh, okay. Also, I was saying, I love those gloves. I don't know why, those tactical gloves. Oh, here it is. Here he is, Tiny.
Oh, is this fucking? Oh, my boy.
Oh my god.
He's so young.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
Hey. Look.
I knew you were gonna get it the moment you saw him, who this is.
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major
He is kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't you forget it.
Such a gay bottom, though.
He is so full of himself.
He went to
Sokolov is
theater.
ours. Now get out of here.
He wanted to be an actor, but Daddy put him here.
What?
Oh, it gets it gets worse. First off,
You lost your hat though, so that was not as cool.
you lose points for losing your hat.
And someone bled on it, sir.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
This bit's cool. That's cool.
Aw, you little bitch. You're such a cam.
Snake has his gun trained on him the entire time. The fuck off my shit.
How's there no blood on it?
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
He never changed. Just his face.
Huh.
He grew a little older.
You're not the boss, are you?
Here it comes.
What? 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 He's such a gay bottom. He was the fucking Mr. Astopheles in Cats. That's who he was. It went so down. Like,
Oh my god.
If you're not the boss,
You have no idea how lucky Snake is for this bit.
then die.
That smirk, like, alright, I got this.
Major!
oh
Leave
my
it.
god.
Shoot the other one! Whoa!
The hell? Stand off.
Oh!
Just shoot him.
Well, they don't want to risk shooting their own guys or their major.
I wouldn't give a shit.
That's so
I
cool.
could shrink you, but I'm gonna just beat you down.
No, beat your shit. There is something I need to show you after this.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you?
Yup.
I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. you tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Oh, this is where he switches his gun.
American dog.
But that was some fancy shooting.
Here it comes.
You're pretty good.
That's where he gets it. If you remember in our Metal Gear Solid playthrough, one of the very first thing he says to you in his boss fight is, "You're pretty good." He got it from Big Boss.
Oh, that's where he also got changed his gun too.
Yup. Big Boss had such an influence on this man.
Major, do you read me?
On so many things.
Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys.
I'm just gonna skip this bit. But there's something I must show you. First things first, I do want to save the game at least. Hold on. Almost there. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Snake, what have you done? You changed the future. You created a time paradox.
I thought you would like that.
That's really funny.
And what's even better is the voice that says that is Roy Campbell from Metal Gear Solid.
That's amazing.
Yeah, a nice little Easter egg. I thought you would like that. Because if you think about it, if you do kill, if Ocelot dies here, that would change everything.
Yep.
That is the entire gameplay of this segment.
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
The rest is cutscenes.
Yes. The best crew has
So,
to offer.
if it wasn't going to be obvious, people who are watching this, I'm going to obviously try to cut down as much as I can.
I'll get you out of here, I promise.
But these ones are definitely going to be bigger episodes. Because as much as I want to cut out a lot, there's a lot of details in this game. So,
yeah,
you're just gonna have to bear with us while we enjoy this. Also, that's the thing we have to fight later. It's not Metal Gear, it's the Shagahad.
Nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, on a freaking monorail, right?
A nuclear-equipped tank.
Kinda. It is like drill treads.
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
What's Phase 2?
I don't know, but Phase 3 is profit.
If it is completed.
I don't know why.
No fucking bomb. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Shout out to those bomb-ass cookies Tiny's eating. But, like, I was gonna say, like, why are they taking so long to, like, just go? But, like, this bridge is, like... I get it. You would obviously take a minute to fucking walk on this bridge.
Yeah. And also, like, where you're the most exposed.
Also, this happens.
Hey, boss. Oh, they're a beauty mark.
Yeah.
Boss?
Hey, can you not do that?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Uh-oh. Alright, you ready to see a team of weirdos, Tiny?
Yes. My favorite team of weirdos.
Motherfucking bees.
Bees.
Bees. My god.
Hornets.
Then this fucking weirdo.
Oh my god. I control the bees.
Yeah, he controls the bees. Good old fucking Cobra unit. This is the unit that the boss worked with that fought in World War II. So imagine you're a fucking soldier and all of a sudden a fucking crazy motherfucker just starts throwing bees at you. What do you do?
We will fight with you once more.
Run.
Oh, there he is. The end.
I love him.
Boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Yeah, that shit weird.
I don't remember that.
Kuwabara.
So I had to look up why the fuck he says that.
Uh-huh.
Apparently it's a Japanese myth. It's a word said to like ward off evil and bad luck.
Scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country.
Because he
To
was
my unit.
walking out of the bridge?
I don't know.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union.
Oh yeah,
Sokolov
spoiler
sent me a
alert.
gift from my new host.
That was a joke, but like,
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
yeah, that might be a problem.
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet
Damn.
found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
She's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, your arm's not supposed to do that.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
I wonder what his power is.
Whose chef finds out about this?
I'm guessing waterbending.
He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
Man, I took out the bullets and everything.
I'm guessing those
Jack,
don't have gunpowder in them.
You can't come with us.
I don't know. I don't know, Tiny.
It would just explode.
Yeah, but he can still shoot you with him. Fuck you.
Makes sense, velocity, even at hollow points, but still. Why would you trust her? Because your headband, bitch! Now you're not accessorized! Never be on fleek!
Tiny.
The new blood has been rejected.
So this kind of just teaches you, hey, if you get fucked up in the field, you have to cure yourself. So I'll probably like skip all of this. We have a cut. Got it.
I have a whole ass broken arm.
Yeah, we got a whole lot of everything. You could technically do it in any other order. I just like to do it in the order that would make sense. I can't imagine suturing myself. That sounds horrible.
I'd do it. Then again, masochist. Looking good there, buddy.
Oh God.
Aye.
Oh yeah, the skeleton. Oh yeah, that's an Easter egg and kind of a spoiler. But there's the Shagahad.
So be.
Shagahad.
It's so cool.
Touch tips.
Tiny. So many cutscenes. But it's all good.
How are y'all just surfing in these helicopters?
I don't know. But something bad might happen. Like his erection. Like I've never seen a man so happy about a warhead.
Rockets.
Excellent. A great success.
So
Thanks to the boss and her
this,
cobras,
I think he mentions the name of it.
Sokolov and the
This is called the Davy Crockett. I believe it was a real prototype, but obviously it was so dumb and so
Who is she?
horrible. Like I wouldn't say horribly made, but because of like its weight and its inaccuracy, it was obviously never used. Because imagine being inaccurate with a warhead, Tiny.
Yeah.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
That was not even very sneaky, ma'am.
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Weird.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility.
So
It's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel,
hey, so Tiny,
even if they are our enemies,
Uh-huh.
they're still our countrymen.
how bad do you think it would be if a legendary soldier from the U.S. defected, stole two, you know, American warheads, and then all of a sudden a base exploded in Russia?
Colonel,
Pretty bad.
Also, he's just like,
And
remember
so
the Alamo?
the war begins. Yeah. Also, aren't they like really, really close to a nuclear warhead?
It's a small one.
It's a nuclear warhead.
No, you're right. You were totally right. But I think for the sake of the game, I don't know the actual like strength of it. I'm sure Snake here gets a dose of some form of radiation, but he turns out fine.
That's
who
where
knows?
his super soldier powers come from.
Yes, yeah, that's what it is. Anywho, that was part 1. Oh my god.
And so the war begins.
Well, no, don't worry. There is no war, but there is some stipulations that have to be done to avoid a war. But we will find that out next time. That is definitely where we're going to leave first episode of Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. I am so goddamn excited to play this with you. Anyway. Any thoughts so far?
It honestly just feels like a brand new experience because like I do not remember anything. So prepare for maybe some mind melting shit coming out of my goddamn mouth.
I am so happy. That means you get to relive the experience of fucking young Ocelot.
Yeah, he's so gay.
What?
I've never
I don't
seen
know
a
what you're
fruitier
talking
person.
about. Oh my god, Tiny.
Like, oh my god. He really has like, I wanted to be an actor, but daddy put me in war energy.
Oh my god. Oh man, the best part is I know who his parents are. I will have to tell you that later, but we will have to leave that here for now. If
everybody.
If you look down below in the description, you'll see links to our channels, our socials, how to support the channel, as well as a merch store. So definitely check that out down below. I'm super excited. Sorry, I'm just so giddy. If you want to see more or have any other ideas of what we should play, let us know down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. That's free and easy to do, so you might as well do it. And I'll thank y'all one more time for stopping by. Spread the word, spread the love. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. Later.
Goodbye, everybody.